Paging all Married to Medicine fans, it's your girl Natalie.
And your girl Shimeika, and we're here sipping tea and talking all things MD and MRSMD on our rewatch podcast, Married to Medicine, The Rundown.
Join us on Monday nights as we break down our favorite past episodes, review the upcoming season, and spill the tea on your favorite group of ladies and their husbands.
Let's get to spilling.
All right, you guys, welcome back to episode 5 of Married to Medicine, The Rundown. I'm your girl, Natalie.
And I'm your girl, Shimeika.
And today, it's exciting because not only are we in season 10 of Married to Medicine, but we actually get to do a review on the spot-ish about episode 1 and 2. Shimeika, how you feeling?
I'm excited. I can't wait to dig into this. This is so juicy. So juicy.
Look here, I've been reading the comments online, and the fact that people are saying it's only 2 episodes in, and it's literally like the best show on Bravo. Like, they're giving it compared to all the other, like, series, franchises, whatever you want to call them.
It's funny you say that because they've always been giving it literally since season 1. Okay, they've been giving it. You know who hasn't been giving it? Bravo. I'm sorry. Y'all need to be giving them more. Y'all need to be promoting them more. Y'all need to be doing more for the girls of Married to Medicine.
Let's talk about it because they really do not get the love and appreciation for their consistency. Like you said, from season 1, having the same core cast and bringing it every year where it doesn't seem forced and repetitive.
Yeah, like it's just so original and organic, and it just flows. It just flows.
It's giving what it's supposed to give.
Period.
Now, Bravo, you hear what the people are saying? We want more love for Married to Medicine. Even at BravoCon, I don't feel the love. It's given very much stepchild.
Yeah, they need to put them on more like panels and stuff like that, because that would be fun.
Yeah, and panels where they can actually answer questions, not just sit there because they're part of the Bravo family. I see that a lot.
Right? And I feel like that's also because most of the people that they have doing the interviews for the panels, I don't feel like they actually watch Married to Medicine. So it's like they don't even have questions for them.
That part.
So they need to get it together over there.
Get it together. Oh, girl, I ain't even going to put up with the long talking. I want to jump right into season 10, episode 1. Now, you just watched the episode. I've been watching. You just watched it. So I need to hear, like, the fresh perspective, your opinion. Go ahead, girl.
All right, y'all. So this is going to be new for me, but I love Heavenly. I love her. It's always been like a love-hate between me and Heavenly, but we have officially moved on to the love side. And I love it. I love it over here. Her shade is... You can't teach that. You cannot teach Heavenly in school. Like, I'm sorry. It's only so few housewives that you would, like, not want to be read by. And Heaven, for me, that's Heavenly and Kenya. Anytime Heavenly and Kenya want to read me, I'm going to just sit there and be quiet because no.
I have my little napkin folded into a nice
Not
little triangle. Like Miss Candace from Potomac, because this is just a happy moment.
Triangle.
Shimeika has come over to the other side. It only took 10 seasons, but she's here.
Yes. Honestly, Heavenly's been giving it since the episode started. When she wanted to talk about how much she loves Jackie, but not to the point where she wants to eat coochie like Toya. I'm dead.
Look here, Heavenly said, I'm about to get us renewed for another season and keep all of these heifers employed. Let's go. It's time to clock in.
Another 5 seasons. Right? Oh my gosh. But I do well they opened with Phaedra's little boutique. I kind of missed the name of it.
I think it's called the Vault. It's giving very much Marlowe vibes.
Okay, Phaedra.
That's spelled incorrectly, but continue.
But yeah. We open up with Phaedra, and I love when Jackie says that Phaedra is as slick. Okay, and she made sure to put the emphasis on the CK. She said, Phaedra is as slick as oil on a wet highway. And I just love that Jackie is keeping her foot on this girl's neck.
Look here, it's given very much I see you, you see me, we see each other. Jackie don't play.
Yeah, that's what it's giving. No, she does not at all. And I love that. I'm sorry.
We are 5 minutes in, and I'm getting a Heavenly compliment and a Jackie compliment. Who are you?
I don't know, but this season 10 is doing something to me, and I love it. I love it. But yeah, no, but I do like how when Jackie said that, they did that throwback clip of Phaedra and Kenya.
Why? Out of all clips, that's what you went with?
There's so many clips that Phaedra has of her reading somebody, shading somebody. They could have at least put together 10 of Phaedra's best confessionals.
That's a little bit more respectful than that shading towards Kenya.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, whatever. Phaedra's man, we don't get to see him because she want to put emoji over his face.
Okay, that's the part that got me. So what is her segue into this show? Are you with a doctor? Are you a doctor? Because it's giving I just needed, my key card to get in.
Right? Because, I mean, I guess it's because she's dating the doctor. I mean, I guess. If that's what you guys want to do, then sure. But if Mariah was here, we all know what she would say.
It's been 2 episodes. We have yet to see this doctor. There was a post-interview, like, before the season came out, but currently after filming. Me and the doctor, we broke up. We were dating for, like, over a year. Excuse me? So you broke up before the season even came out? That's why we're getting emojis now?
Wow. Okay. If that's what
Taking
they want to do.
Idiots.
If that's what they want to do. Right? But okay. Girl. Whatever. We have a whole season of Phaedra to get through, so let's just, take it as it comes.
Can I be honest with you?
Girl, this is a safe space.
I'm not hating Phaedra on the show.
And that's fine. That is totally fine.
I thought I would, but she's kind of giving. She's giving me the charade of Married to Medicine as like the bone collector.
Yes, she is, because she's definitely carrying back the tea to every and anybody.
I don't know how I feel about that, but it's working. Now, I want to say I'm actually happy, although I was looking forward to the book. I'm happy that Simone and Cecil decided to halt.
I guess I'm the opposite, because I did kind of want to see what they had to say and what it is that they were actually going to talk about in the book. Because I get Omarosa saying that, like, the book would have made them get a divorce. But I feel like on the flip side, if they were to get, like, a second opinion, somebody else would probably say writing a book together could be therapeutic.
Maybe go to a couple who's actually done it.
Yeah. So while it was good for them in that sense with the advice that Omarosa gave them, I still think that I would have loved to have read what they had to say because they've been through a lot together. And like, even when we saw them literally put their marriage back together on one of the reunions, I feel like they would have so much to say and so much to
I can
give.
see that. Like they've been together since like college days. That's wild.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So, yeah, I get it, but it would have been nice.
Okay. Now you may kind of miss the idea of this book. Oh damn. See, we just too damn nosy.
Right? But I just feel like they have so much to give and
It
it
would
would have
have.
been great. Especially if they wrote it in like a sense of like a woman's perspective and a man's perspective and then a couple's
Ooh.
perspective. Stuff like that. Like, it would have been like cuz they've been through a lot together and like a lot could be like a lot of things like getting a house together, having kids together, and then like navigating that whole life together and yeah, I feel like
You might be
it
onto
would have been really
something.
good.
Hey, Cecil. Hey, it's Dr. Simone. I mean, eh,
Right? Put me in the
Shimeika
forward.
got a point. Now, if you look at this book at a different angle, maybe, just maybe, we can get it for 2024, 2025.
Right?
I would
I think
love
that would be
that. Like the
amazing.
he said, she said. I love that.
And it would be different because I don't know, I've never like read a
Mm-hmm.
book like that before, so I feel
And
like
there's
it'll be
people like I
different.
always think like there's people who do albums like that, like the woman's point of view, and then the remix would be the guy's point of view, and you have albums. Who did it? Shantae and Kenny Lattimore, covered, uncovered, like just those two different feelings. Ooh.
Yeah, and if we want to talk about housewives, Candace has done that with her song
Mm.
Benefit. So she has a version for like the woman version, and then on the remix she has the man come in and sing on the remix with her on like the
Ooh.
second verse. So it's actually pretty nice. Yes, I am a Candace
Two
fan,
snaps for
y'all.
Candace. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, it would have been nice. But let's get into the fact that what's her face showed up at Simone and Cecil's house, Miss Sweet Tea with Dr.
Child.
Greg.
She's she's digging her own grave.
Yes, yes, she is. And you know what? I'm gonna let her dig it because it's not my grave. So, girl, do what you gotta do because when the reunion comes, I want
They
to see what
are
she has to
going to
say.
chew her up. And then Cecil talking about, oh, Dr. G leveled up.
Okay, first of all, that's rude.
Leveled up where?
That is rude.
Cecil didn't learn. I love me some Cecil, but Cecil has not learned. Just keep it cute and keep it mute. Stay out of the women's business.
Right? Like, just leave it alone. It's not for you to really comment on. And even if you do think that he leveled up, as he wants to say, he could have said something different. Like, I don't know, he looks
And just leave it
happier
at
or
that.
something. Like, I don't know. Yeah. Like, he didn't have to
I'm
say
trying to
that.
figure out where the leveling up is. Like she's not an ugly girl.
Right?
She's very like she cute, she whatever. But I'm just not seeing it. When I see her, I see an agenda.
Yeah, I mean, clearly she has one if she slid in the man's DM and with the I got what you need or something like that with the baby emoji. Like, really, girl? A baby emoji?
First of all, here's where I'm saying the agenda comes in because I'd be watching Heavenly's live whenever she talks about the show. And she was clearing it up when it comes to Letitia.
Yeah.
That's Sweet Tea's actual name. And she was saying how she's talking about, oh, I can give you what you need, and sliding in his DM with a baby emoji. But then my girl has fibroids and cysts, and I've never had a child, but I'm pretty sure that equates to complications with getting pregnant in pregnancy.
It does for a lot of women, but for some women, depending on like the size or the placement of your fibroid, you can still have like a healthy pregnancy. It all just depends. But the fact that Simone had to recommend her to a specialist is where it's kind of like,
That part.
kind of iffy. So, yeah. So, I don't know. But, I mean, if that's what she wants to do for Dr. Greg, of
Not
all
of all
people,
people. Oh no. Okay, come through with the shade, Jackie.
listen,
Just
no,
slip that
honestly,
in
because
there.
every time I think of Dr. Greg, every time I think of Dr. Greg, I just think of him like zooming off in his Mini Cooper like everybody else. And it's just like, why? You know what? Whatever. That's how she's getting on the show because she's marrying the doctor.
Ah, like I can't. She really sat there
Why?
and watched this show for like what 6 seasons and said, "I'm gonna slide in this man's DM."
Right? It's giving weird. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I'm not sliding in Dr.
And he's talking
G's
about, "Oh, I had
DMs.
thousands of women in my
And
DM. So where
then,
they at? What was the timeline between you and Sweet Tea that we went from DM to her
right?
rolling up to your house talking about this look good, to engage to marry?
Right? Like, I don't like that.
There's an
Right?
agenda.
I didn't like that. Yeah, she's just like Dr. Heavenly said, she's digging for copper. Digging for copper. Okay.
First of all, Heavenly's wicked about Quad's digging for gold and she's digging for copper. Heavenly.
Yeah. No, Heavenly had me dying like these whole 2 episodes. She had me crying. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. Wait, as we're on the page of Heavenly, can we talk about Alora?
Love it. Love it. I was just
Prom
about to
dress
bring it
was
up too.
giving. Like, my
Love
girl said,
it.
I am here to stay.
Yes. I love how we got to watch Alora grow up. I think it's so nice.
To see all the kids, even like Simone's sons, look at Toya's.
Oh my gosh. It's just amazing to watch them all grow up with their kids. But I do want to like give a shout out to Toya and Eugene for like having that little sex talk
Mm-hmm.
with their sons. I feel like that will help a lot of mothers, me included, because I have no idea how to start that conversation, how to continue that conversation, how to end it. Like, no idea.
But do you feel like, okay, I saw something with Heavenly where she said, Dr. Daddy had the conversation with the boys, and then she took Alora to Dr. Jackie so the three of them could have that conversation as women. Do you feel like you want to like leave that conversation to the father, or you want to have involvement in that?
So, because of how we grew up, while I would like to leave that conversation with his dad, and when I say how we grew up, um, our parents didn't talk about sex. They didn't say, oh, like, this is a safe way to do this or like that or whatever. The most education I had on sex, okay, not the most, but like my first education that I've had on sex was grade 5 health class when they had the girls sit in one room and the boys sit in the next. And then we had to watch that video on our uterus or whatever. And like that was it. But like there was really no safe talk or anything like that. So, I mean, like, yes, I would like to leave that conversation with his father. But at the same time, too, I would like to be involved because I need to know what you're saying to my child. Like, yes, it's our child, but still, like, I need to know what you're saying so that I know you're on the right track.
You're like, so I need to know what you're saying so I could go back and correct that.
Yeah, pretty much. Because what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? I need to be there. And if my son doesn't want me there, then record it so I can hear it later.
What you need to do is get your son a set of AirPods so you can live listen. Just make sure, yes, girl, close
Ooh.
proximity. Just leave an air.
And he does have
There you
AirPods.
go.
Good looking out.
Look it up.
Good looking out because what? I'm gonna look that up. That
Put you on
okay.
game.
But yeah, no, I love how Toya and Eugene had that conversation with their boys because kind of helped me a little bit to be more comfortable with it.
I love that.
I
That's,
will
but you
say.
know what? I feel like a lot of, not like new generation parents, but parents who have kids in this generation, because even Garcelle, when I was watching Housewives of Beverly Hills, and her son, one of the twins, opened up to her and said, like, I didn't feel like you were there. You weren't really like supportive as a mother for me. And Garcelle's like,
Yeah.
as much as that hurt, she would not be able to be comfortable and speak so eloquently to her mother like that. So she's actually happy that this generation feels more
Yeah.
comfortable to express themselves.
Yeah. No, it's actually a really good thing. And I feel like as long as we don't shut them up or shut them out, then they're going to continue to come to us with everything. And honestly, that's probably one of the reasons why every day between 3:07 and 3:12, I get a phone call from my son after school to tell me about his day. Every day. If there's a fight, I know about it. I wasn't there, but I know.
Oh, it's giving proud boy mom.
Yeah, he loved me. But let's get back into this because I thought it was pretty funny when Jackie asked if Phaedra and Greg dated.
Why I feel like we've heard 5 different versions of this story.
Right? Well, no, we've only really heard Quad's version, and that was that they dated for a little bit before or something.
When he first came into the city.
Yes. Yes, but according to Phaedra, they didn't go all the way. Like Dr. Heavenly wanted to be so creative with us on TV. Like, so, I mean, okay. But Heavenly still doesn't believe her, anyways. Talking about the truth ain't in her. Like, Heavenly, oh my gosh. But now we're like at Sweet Tea's house. And a comment that I found funny that Jackie made. You know what? Shout out to Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Jackie this season because I feel like y'all should know how I feel about them already. I didn't like either of them, but now, oh my Jesus. Anyways, when
I feel like we're coming to a
when
revelation.
when Dr. Greg brought Letitia, I have a problem calling her Sweet Tea, so you will not hear me call her that until I figure out that she's actually sweet. But when Dr. Greg brought Letitia to her 50 Shades of Pink,
Yeah.
and Dr. Jackie was like, she didn't know if Dr. Greg was babysitting
Was that his
or like,
friend? He used to babysit her. Jackie.
right? Yo, honestly, that killed me. And then when Jackie called it Quad's house, when she was talking with Heavenly on the phone, and she's like, "Oh, we haven't been to Quad's house in so long." And then Heavenly's like, it looked better when Quad was in it because Quad had an interior designer, and Letitia seems like she shops at Target.
First of all, with the way people be bigging up Tarjay, I was like, well, damn.
Right? Is it that bad? But I guess with for people who have money,
Or for
yes,
people
it
who've seen
is.
Quad. No, it's not even for people who've had money. It's because they know what that house looked like 4 years ago.
That too.
The
Yes,
least you
that
could do was get a
too.
new house.
Because it's been like what, 5 years? Honestly, is it that? I mean, he
Like,
could have
come
done that for
on.
real. And then Letitia's walking up in there about, ooh, this is
Come
nice.
on
Like,
now. But see,
girl.
my thing was, it's not even their shade prior to getting to the house. It's Jackie walking through the house. And they're going, like, wasn't the wall in here purple? Like, she's remembering it as Quad's house. And my
I
girl barked up at Jackie. Yes,
died.
yes, it was purple. It was purple.
It was. Like, girl, you know what? I get where she's coming from, but you don't need to take that much offense. Like,
You
tone
purpose.
it down when you're talking
Thank
to
you.
Dr.
One
Jackie.
is Dr. Jackie. Two, you chose to
Like,
be up in the woman's house. Remember?
you could have told him to get a new house if you were, but whatever.
Purposely plotted to go after this man and be up in his house that he shared with his ex-wife. And you don't think everyone's gonna look at this house and be like, I remember it this way.
Right? It's like when, like, your grandma gives her house to somebody in the family and then you just always call it grandma's house because that's just what it
Thank
is.
you.
And you're always going to walk in there and be like, oh, I remember when that was over there, or like whatever. So, I mean, I feel bad for her, but
I don't know if I feel that bad for
whatever.
her. I feel like you you saw and you saw and you went after what you wanted, like predator and prey. You can't come on here complaining to us every single episode.
Right? Like, whatever. Letitia. I remember now they're like at the hoedown. So out of nowhere, I don't know if this is like a game they're playing because remember Bravo likes
Mm-hmm.
to edit, blah blah blah. But like out of nowhere, Heavenly asks her what she likes most about being engaged. And then that's when she goes, access to the money. And I just love how they all side
At
eyed
that
her.
moment, her agenda was revealed. Like, you can't be that stupid.
Yeah. And it's like, to say that
Willingly.
on TV, the cameras are rolling.
And she didn't hesitate. She didn't
Why
even
would
take 5
you?
seconds to think about it. Now I love my man, finding someone who compliments me, finding my soulmate, having my best friend. You know the
Right?
cheesy stuff you expect to hear?
Yeah. None of that. No, she just loves her act.
I want to know how much money Dr. G got.
Right? For her to be loving the access.
If it's not giving Eugene, then mm-mm.
Right? Eugene and Dr. Daddy.
Right? And then when Heavenly goes, so has anyone ever called you a gold digger?
Oh my
And she
gosh.
goes, no,
And she's
not
like,
really.
no. Okay, girl. We all just heard your confession.
Like when Toya had to tell her, just say no. If no one's ever called you that, say no.
Right?
Toya, you better watch your friend.
Right? What does Sweet Tea call her? Her big sis?
They look too much alike. It's actually kind of scary.
Well, so I thought that. And then I saw Letitia with her fraternal twin sister, and I was like, wow, those are some
Yeah,
twins.
what part of them is fraternal?
I don't know. Because fraternal means that you don't look alike, but I feel like they look very much alike.
They look more alike than Tia and Tamara.
Right? Because you can tell Tia and Tamara apart.
For the black people who still can't tell them apart, I'm confused. But they look more alike than them too.
Yeah, they do. who knows? Who knows? But so yes, we're at the hoedown and they start talking about Quad. And honestly, I'm trying to figure out why they're talking about Quad at Dr. Greg and Letitia's engagement party.
I mean, you are in Quad's old house. That is just grounds for
I
a
mean,
Quad
but still,
conversation.
to have a whole conversation about
And her
Quad,
DUI.
Toya's being shady.
Again,
Love you, girl, but that was mad
it's
shady.
Toya, and we've said this since the first episode. Time and place.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, don't bring up Quad just to bring up the fact that she got a DUI.
Like, how did that help you, Toya? In that moment, how did that help you?
Right? Right? So, I mean, that was messy, but I do like that Letitia's sister kind of shut them down on that. Well, no, it wasn't even that Letitia's sister told them to be quiet on. She told them to be quiet because Dr. Heavenly and Simone were arguing because Simone referred Letitia to the specialist.
Right.
Yeah. And I don't know. I was kind of wondering why Heavenly had a problem with that.
Let me tell you. I was watching. This is why I always tell people it's important to watch a lot of these like lives post episode because Heavenly was saying she didn't have a problem with Simone referring Sweet Tea to a specialist. What she was saying, a specialist who you don't have a close relationship with will take 6 months to a year to get these things done. Versus you already know Jackie. She's in the group. She can get it done. She can beeline Sweet Tea and get her done. Especially because this girl looked like she got an agenda. She probably want to get pregnant real quick. Jackie
Yeah.
could have been like that and been like, okay, let me take you
Mm-hmm.
next week and not 6 weeks from now.
Yeah.
So when she
I mean,
said
I
that, I'm
get
like, I
that,
get it.
but does Jackie specialize in fibroids?
No, I think she has
See, I don't
maybe
know
the
that.
same capabilities as Simone's. Like they do it, but maybe it's not it's not part of their everyday routine. Like someone who specializes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So then in that sense, I can see why Simone would refer her to somebody else.
Hundred
Because if it's
percent.
somebody who specifically specializes in that one thing, then, like, why not? Like, I get that Dr. Heavenly trusts Jackie so much that she would let Dr. Jackie do dental work and brain surgery on her. I mean, like, that's your prerogative, girl. But me? I'm gonna go to the
No,
specialist.
ma'am.
There's a reason why they went to Dr. McDreamy on Grey's Anatomy.
Right?
Like,
Stick in your lane.
there's a
Stick to what you
reason.
know.
Exactly. Like, it's not that deep.
It's that, but also too. Simone is like a firecracker, and she lets these little spats with Heavenly take her from 0 to 100. Now, Simone, you know better.
Yes, but I feel like, I don't know, for me, I kind of feel like maybe Simone, sorry, maybe Simone actually doesn't really like Heavenly as much as Dr. Jackie, because even when she was riding in the car with Toya before they got to the hoedown, she was like not really, like, they were like kind of laughing at Heavenly. I forgot what they were saying, something about Heavenly, like, not knowing when to be quiet or something like
No, that is
that.
true.
So yeah, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but
They have a very interesting relationship because I see them on live together a lot recently, like without Jackie. And it's just like,
yes.
okay, so y'all are working on your own personal relationship. Love that. I need that to channel into the show.
Yes. Right? Well, maybe we'll see it later on
I hope
in the
so.
season, hopefully. But like right now, it doesn't. I don't see it, Simone. I do not see it. I do not see it. But
Where is the love, child? Where
as
is the
we're coming,
love?
oh my gosh, that's such a great song, by the way. I was listening to the Black Eyed Peas, Where's the Love?
That's exactly what came into
Amazing
my
song. Y'all need to listen to it and get into the lyrics, okay? Oh, that song hit so hard
head. It
today.
does. It really does.
So hard. But we're coming to the close of episode 1 now, and it's just shade at the end. Because why did Heavenly say that the food was nasty at the hoedown, and she goes, it's not like quads.
You know what someone was saying? I don't know if I saw this on Twitter where someone's like, "Did you watch Greg's plate and realize he never finished off his plate? But when Quad used to cook, that plate used to be squeaky clean."
I mean,
My girl talking about, I just love cooking
if
for my man and loving for my man. Okay, Quad wannabe.
right? But
If she comes out with a
yeah,
cookbook and
no.
spices, I'm gonna be mad.
She better not. She better not. I don't want no chicken adobo. I can look that up on the Google.
Not on the Google.
Yeah, girl, on the Google.
Look here, my
Because
whole
what?
thing is when they were in the car and my girl was talking about, "Oh, there's a new sheriff in town and I need them to understand that."
Yeah, no. I don't like her.
I don't. And my
I don't like
thing
her
is,
attitude.
she wants to, you know, get be in Greg's circle and get used to his friends. But you have to understand, Greg's circle and his friends also come with Quad. You're getting to know these people on a reality show that his ex-wife started.
Right?
So how you gonna be
So
mad?
technically, yeah, and these are like still Quad's friends, if she wants them to be.
Because they look like they're gonna ride. No, let me fix that. Jackie and Heavenly will ride for Quad. I think I don't really think Toya and Simone like her like that. I think they like her
First
out
of
of
all, Toya is
spite.
not riding for Quad.
Oh no, not Quad. I'm talking about Sweet Tea.
Toya, oh,
I think
sweetie.
they like her out of spite
Ooh, that's interesting,
because we already
actually.
know Toya don't mess with Quad, and I don't think Simone messes with Quad like that anymore.
Not since Sister Circle,
Boom. So do you like her or do you like her out of spite?
right? Honestly, I just
I got you thinking.
it's just that like watching that like as a viewer, one, I can see why Quad, I feel like I've said this many times, but I can see why Quad distanced herself after that reunion and like got closer with the ladies on the Sister Circle show, because you guys pretty much took Greg's side ish. Like, I don't know what really happened behind the scenes, behind the cameras, or whatever. But the way how it looked to us viewers, it's like you guys pretty much took Greg's side because you guys were still talking to Greg and like inviting him over and like doing all these things. And it's just like, if I'm your friend and me and my husband go through a horrible divorce, because there's no downplaying what happened towards the end of their marriage, me and my husband go through a horrible divorce and you guys are still bringing him around.
Look here.
I don't care if he's friends with your husbands. Don't do that.
When Jackie said, if me and Curtis get divorced, God forbid, you guys get me in the divorce and you are not allowed to be friends with my ex husband. I said, I know that's right. Set your boundaries.
Period. Yeah, because it's just like I didn't. So I can definitely see where Quad is coming from in that sense, but then I can also see where Simone is coming from in the sense that Quad pulled away from the group, and I can see where Simone would have wanted to be closer to Quad in that moment, but at the same time, it's like you guys are still hanging out with my ex.
And that's not just something
Where you guys want me?
that you can get. And my thing is, maybe like, and this is just assuming, in the terms of like hanging out with the ex, maybe like Jackie and Heavenly had some kind of talk with Quad, because we did see Greg at
Yeah,
Jackie's like 50 Shades event or whatever. But if you're not gonna have also that side talk with them, because even Phaedra still hangs out with Quad, but still hangs out with Greg, and still no Sweet Tea.
yeah,
So that communication
yeah.
wasn't there. I think with Quad, with Simone.
But at the same time, it's different with Phaedra, and that's only because Phaedra knows Quad through Greg.
Touche.
Phaedra knew Greg first. It's not like Quad knew Phaedra and then Greg. Like, no. Greg introduced Phaedra to Quad. So it's probably a little bit of a difference there.
That's a good point.
Again, because, A1 day one, but
She got it. She got it.
she got it. But no, let's get into Quad showing us her gentleman, because he is handsome. I think so.
I said, girl, yes, you did that.
She did good. He looked good. And I love that Quad has been getting her best life, traveling all over, doing fun things. That little photo with her and Yandy. Okay, girls, do your thing. I
Quad's
love
giving
it.
goals. It's giving rich auntie vibes.
Period.
Like, Quad, teach me your ways.
Right?
I wanna
Because
know.
she looks good and she looks good and I love it. But one thing that killed me was when Quad and Phaedra were talking, because Phaedra told Quad about, like, Toya bringing up the DUI or whatever. And Quad was like, something about how she doesn't know how far the feud goes back with Toya or something like that. And the one thing that killed me was that they did a flashback from last year. Y'all should have flashed back to season 1,
I think every
because I'll never forget.
season there is a reason for Toya not to like Quad. I'm sitting there, and I even had to tweet it from our account. And I'm like, now I know damn
Yeah.
well Quad ain't playing dumb talking about, I don't know why Toya hates me.
Okay. Okay, so there's that. But my whole thing is, like, if they really wanted to dig deep, they could have brought it back to season 1 when Toya had an issue with Quad marrying Greg in the first place.
Full circle moment.
Y'all could have really brought it back. Because that feud runs deep. It doesn't just begin last season. That feud begins from season 1.
That feud began before the show even begun.
That's what I'm saying. Over a text.
Like, girl.
Like,
But
I
play
don't
Delulu.
know.
It's okay. It's giving very much Robin Dixon with the delusions. Delulu at its finest. But I really am liking the combo of Quad and Phaedra. I don't know. There's something about it.
They're literally 2 peas in a pod.
Yeah. But in a good way. I don't know why.
Literally. Yeah, it's a good thing. Not a bad thing at all. But, like, they're literally 2 peas in a pod.
Mm.
They click. They get along. They mesh well together.
Right? The energies are leveling.
Yeah. Yes. And I actually do like them together as friends. I like that Quad feels like she has an ally in the group.
That's what it is.
Oh, but I guess the next thing we learn is that Sweet Tea, because I was wondering what it is that she do. But because she's there complaining to Dr. Greg about, like, the wedding and stuff like that, and he's saying how he's paying for most of it, and she's saying that he pays for 90% of this wedding, so which means she's only paying 10%. Which, do your thing, girl. Get it where you can. So I guess, right? Sprinkle, sprinkle. She is a program coordinator for the government, which is good because she gets to do it like, remotely or whatever. So I guess we can give you your props, girl.
Now, here's my thing. I was watching that last night, and I'm like, this is really giving same script, different cast. Because already it's
What do you mean?
episode 2, and she's giving almost the same kind of complaints, and we see it in, like, previews for the rest of the season that we saw Quad complain about.
Which is true.
Like, Greg not helping out,
But
Greg kind of throwing his money in her face. Like, the lack of support.
yeah, I mean, I feel like she knew what she signed up for because remember, she's the one who slid in his DM.
She was a
And
fan that got lucky.
well, there's that. But it's like if you've been watching the show, then you would know how he is. Like, it's not like it's a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Like, the man's too old to change. You
you
knew what
know,
you were getting yourselves into. You clearly watched the show.
right? So, kudos and good luck
Baby girl, we
to
wish you the
Letitia.
best. Cause
Yes, we do. Yeah, we do. We really do, girl. But I love seeing Dr. Jackie with her patients, and I love that this time her patient was the brat.
I
Cuz for
know.
me, on an outside note, I found it very interesting that the brat was the one to get pregnant. So I just love that for her cuz I didn't, and this is why I guess we shouldn't really judge people or whatever, but I just didn't think that the brat would want to get pregnant. So the fact that we see her get pregnant and she's like loving her pregnancy and she's like so comfortable with it, and seeing Dr. Jackie be her doctor and just the interaction and everything, I love it.
No, it's true. Like, we always see, well, not even when you see, but when you hear of the brat and you hear, like, this tough female, like, hip hop chick, like, it never really gave, hey, maternal, until she got with
Yeah.
Judy and we started to see this softer side to her. And it's like, oh, okay, well, you're
Yes.
not the brat. You Shantae Harris.
Right? It's nice. I love it.
We like this
I love it.
side.
It's good. Right? So I love when they do Dr. Jackie like that, where we get to see her with patients that we would know. It's not like, like just and no disrespect to all the other patients that they be showing us, but at least we know the brat and stuff like that. So I like when they make her do stuff like that.
Well,
It's cute.
look here, Jackie collecting the check because they have Brat over here, and Jackie was on the Brat and Judy show too. Oh
Oh,
yes,
that's
honey.
nice. I remember she was on Real Housewives of Atlanta for but ugh,
For,
Sonia.
oh
Oh my god.
yes, I was about to say Candy, but for Sonya too. And
Yes,
sh
see?
and
So,
she was on that. She was Toya and Regine because she's Toya's doctor. She's the Brat's doctor. Look
yes.
here, Jackie said, "I'm gonna make my way to every network and reality show. Holla at your girl if you're having a baby."
Right?
Dr. Jackie secure the bag. Walters.
Period. I also love how she has that late woman working with her now,
Oh,
so she gets to like go home and have balance and have weekends off and stuff like that. So it's nice to see Dr. Jackie getting her free time because before she was all like work, 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 and she's was always doing 101 things. So it's nice to see her kind of slow down a bit.
go be with your
Relax, Dr.
man.
Jackie. You deserve. Yeah, and you deserve to relax.
She
and lay down.
talking
Go on
about
a
she
beach
has
somewhere.
weekends off. She gets to go home when there's light outside. Like, yes, Jackie.
Right?
You see how the
Yeah,
rest of
we
the
love
people
that for
feel.
you. Right? We love it for you. Keep up the good work.
I really thought though they would have made that doctor. I thought last year they were going to introduce her as a potential new cast member, but I guess not. Dr. Bullard, I think it's her name from Jackie's office. I really thought last year
Okay.
was going to be her
Yeah.
introduction as a cast member.
That would be nice because they don't really have friends of on Married to Medicine.
Oh my god, you're right.
They don't do that.
It's either you a cast member or not.
Or not. They don't really like do friends and stuff like that. Like not unless they're like having a party or an event or something. They don't really do friend of.
This is a really solid cast.
Yeah. For 10 seasons. So big up yourselves.
Honestly, it's giving main
Yeah.
character energy all around. No supporting cast members
Right?
needed.
At all. Wait, wouldn't Dr. Alicia technically be the first friend of?
But now she's an actual cast member. She was like a guest for an episode. I think when they went to DC.
Was she wasn't in the intro.
No, she was no. She's not in the intro yet.
Okay. Well, we'll see how
Right.
that goes.
Honestly, I don't know. I'm not reading her yet. She seems just too guarded for me.
Honestly, stay as guarded as you want, girl. Because Dr. Heavenly will probably rip you to shreds.
But
But
that's
no,
her
wait, Dr. Heavenly
friend.
is her friend. So
I thought it was Jackie's friend actually, but it's Heavenly's friend.
okay.
Like she's not giving me
Maybe
anything.
she'll loosen up.
It's giving Sheree energy from Beverly Hills, and I'm like, okay, what is your purpose here?
Yeah. Yeah. I guess we'll have to wait and see how the season plays out for Dr. Alicia.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just wait and see how that plays out for her because she's only been in we only saw her at the hoedown.
The hoedown, and then Toya's wine tasting.
Yes, Toya's Wine Club. Let's get into it because I want to join.
Wait. Before we jump it too fast, because we need to talk about Say Yes to the Dress.
Ooh. Oh.
The ooh to the O.
Okay, so the the trying on of the dresses was something. I did like a couple of the dresses that Sweet Tea tried on. My favorite thing about Phaedra is that she calls Sweet Tea's bum small.
A little natural
Yeah.
booty.
Yeah. No, but the shade that Sweet Tea threw when she was like, not everybody's like what nipped and tucked. I'm all natural. Or
I mean, and that's what she's a very like natural, pretty girl. She does get credit for that.
yeah, she is. She is.
But you so
big up
nice talking about
yourself.
the dresses. I'm trying to talk about the Sugar Daddies and Sugar Babies Anonymous Club on Facebook.
First of all, where do y'all be finding these groups on Facebook?
That you had one of your
And how
group
do you
members
know?
to help you try on dresses with Phaedra and Toya. That's who you bring?
Right? Not your sister?
Oh, I'm sorry. Age gap relationship group. It's giving Sugar Babies Anonymous. Because, honey.
Yeah. That's what Phaedra and Toya were saying. She need a group to help her with her old man.
Like I'm like I'm Team Phaedra right now because I am listening to this and I am puzzled. You needed a Facebook
No,
group
that
for
was
this?
funny because honestly, I would have never thought. I would have never thought. Okay, first of all, I would have never thought to even look up that type of group on Facebook. Like, what did you type in the search bar to find that?
I actually want to go see if I can find it. Wait a minute. Keep going, but I'm going to be searching.
Like, no, but like for real, like what did you type in the group to find that? Like where like how did that even cross your mind to say, "Oh my gosh, I need friends who also date older men?" And it's just like yes, there is like an age gap or whatever, but pretty much if we really want to get into it like that, you guys grew up on the same stuff. Unless I don't know, she wants to ask him how to work a record player.
Or VHS.
I mean, I don't know. I just
And she's talking about,
whatever.
oh,
You
millennials. Like, you have to get with the program and get with the time, girl. Don't be grouping us with you.
okay? This just makes me want to find out what I am. Am I a Gen X?
You guys are like the same age, so you're technically she's saying that you're a millennial. You guys are the same age.
Um,
But I found the group on Facebook.
there's a Canadian one.
No, wait, what? I didn't see that. But I see age gap relationship support for couples. There's over 5,000 people in this group. There is, of course, it's an age gap relationship that has over 60,000 people. There's a lot of groups for this.
Oh wow, I am a millennial. Whatever.
It's kind of
But honestly,
frightening.
that's interesting. Not you looking up the groups.
I mean, at this rate, with a non-existent love life, I mean, you gotta keep your options open, honey.
Girl, honestly, so there's like this group of daddies that walk the mall in the morning. Yeah, so when I go to work in the morning, there's you know how old people like to go to the mall early in the morning to walk, like do their little power walks before the mall actually opens.
Mm-hmm.
So recently there's been this group of like white daddies who come in the mall to walk early in the morning, and sometimes I just like to, walk in front of them to be like, "Hey." Like
Oh, I think I might need to pay a visit to the mall.
at 7:30 a.m.,
I
8
mean,
a.m., because those be the times they be walking in the mall.
one morning can't hurt. You get to see the sunrise, reach before the traffic.
Yeah, so, if y'all want to find somebody, go to the mall before it opens.
I can't even say with a straight face.
Y'all better get it.
You know what, sweet tea? Kudos to you, because she talking about people be looking at her weird, asking her if she needs help. Greg don't look that old,
No, he does not. So I don't know why people are asking her if she needs
and she
help.
does not look that young.
No. But whatever.
They're like, girl, they're probably asking if you need help because they watched the show too.
Right?
Talking about he allegedly
Like,
pinned Quad to the ground.
right? Ugh, girl. I don't know. But it was funny when Phaedra was like how she wouldn't want to date an older man because she's not a nurse.
It was at that moment I had to agree with her. Because if something were to go
Yeah.
left, I ain't Anna Nicole Smith,
Right?
honey. I can't help you.
What am I going to do? Most I can do is push a wheelchair, I guess.
That's a lot of work.
It is. That's like a workout, from being honest.
And then Toya always wants to know what the lower region looks like.
Right? But that was funny though.
You're like, Toya, get your mind out the gutter. Although she asking the question that people want to know the answer to. But Toya, why it always gotta be you?
Right? I mean, I guess who else is gonna ask? Probably Heavenly would ask, if it came across her mind.
True. True.
If it came across her mind. She would. Yeah. But whatever. Toya's wine club now. I love how she got all the ladies together to try out her
I
wines.
love how
I
supportive they
didn't
were.
realize. Yes. Especially when they did that like flashback of them all dissing Toya, saying how she ain't got nothing to do.
I mean,
Y'all like to downplay.
that $6,000
You
check
cannot
was
downplay.
not good backup.
I mean, okay. Toya is a mom to 2 boys. And while it may not seem like a lot, being a mom is a lot of work. Okay? I guess it's different because they are all moms too and they have their careers and stuff like that. But like, we don't know. Maybe Toya and Eugene had that conversation because remember, she was a teacher before.
Right, right.
So maybe they had that conversation and they decided that Toya should be a stay at home mom. Because if we really look at it, I don't see Toya with a maid or a nanny or anything like that, like most housewives do.
Okay, I can give you that. I can give you that. She's a very
So,
hands-on
I,
mother.
yeah, pretty much. So, I don't know. I mean, I just felt like she was always doing something. Like, it may not be to the extent that everybody else was doing something, but she was still doing something.
Okay. Okay, I will give you that. At least she wasn't there just trying to depend on Eugene 100%.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay, Toya, make that
I mean, they got
change.
it. Right? But I'm excited for her with her little wine club. And I want to try it out. But I'm not really a fan of red. So I don't know how well this is going to work out for me.
I was about to say, do they even ship
Hopefully,
to
she got
Canada?
some white. That too.
Toya, you want to sponsor
That
Shimeika? Because I
too.
don't drink. I'm very much a Dr. Jackie. But if you want to sponsor Shimeika, and I'll do a Dr. Jackie and I'll smell the wine, by all means.
Right? But yeah, no, I would actually like to try it out. But I just hope she has some whites in there.
So now here might be a stupid question. What is really the big difference between the whites and the red?
For me personally, reds are bitter. I haven't been able to find a sweet red.
Mm.
So it's very hard. And even when people be like, oh, try this red, it's very sweet or blah, blah, blah. And I try it out and I waste like my $10 or whatever because I'm never going to sip that shit again. But at least with a white wine, it's sweet. And for me, white wine, for me, a really good white wine tastes like juice.
Oh.
Yeah. And that's how I am. That's why like all of the drinks that I do drink, they're like pops. Like they're not it's nothing too hard or like whatever. Like I can sip on it throughout the day cuz at the same time too I'm not a heavy drinker. So, yeah.
Oh, like there's no like gush of like alcohol just burning your throat type of thing.
Yeah. See, and this is why I don't be taking those shots
Mm-mm.
of rum or nothing like that. Hennessy is death in a glass. I don't know what why y'all made that popular, but like that is actually disgusting. And that's why I don't be drinking drinks like that. Like what?
In the days
But
that I
I
used
do
to
want to
drink,
say
vodka burns. Oh,
no, it's disgusting. Who wants to feel that? Not me.
Simone Good. Simone's naming all the
No,
hard liquor, and I'm like, girl, your liver.
yeah. And that is where me and Simone will part, okay? Because
Parting of the Red
I'm
Sea.
not doing all that. Like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. And honestly, the only reason why I drink tequila now is because of Teresa Giudice on Real Housewives of New Jersey. And it was when she first started dating her now husband Louis or whatever, and she was like, "Oh, tequila and pineapple juice. You gotta drink tequila and pineapple juice." And so, when I went out one night, I got me some tequila and pineapple juice, and I loved it. So now that's what I go out and I ask for.
That's where that came from.
Yes, Real Housewives. And if you hear me ask for a Casamigos on the rocks, thank you, Denise Richards from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
We be learning a lot. These Bravo is so educational for the young people.
So educational. Get your drink on.
Buy you a shot ski for your birthday and put a
Right?
mixture in every shot glass.
Exactly. Like, but no, sometimes I watch these shows just to get drink recommendations and see what they be sipping on. So I'm actually excited for Toya and her wine club, and I'm down. I really want to try out whatever it is that she got in this box. Clearly Simone doesn't know the difference, or Simone just loves boxed wine
Simone really is a box
because
wine bitch because how did everyone pick Toya's and she
how is
picked the
it
complete
that
opposite more than once?
right? How is it that you are the only one who chose the box wine? So
But you know what?
I'm
She
gonna have to
owned
give
it.
Toya's wine a try. Yeah, she did.
But yeah, we need to just tweet Toya real quick and just be like, "Hey, Toya girl, do you ship to Canada?"
Right, ship to Canada because we need. Well, I need it. I need it. But Sweet Tea brings up the hoedown, the hoedown at Toya's wine club
She's
meeting
bringing up the
soiree.
hoedown and the say yes to the dress moment.
Oh yes, because she said she didn't like their comments or whatever. But like, okay, I feel like if it was me in that situation, I would actually appreciate those comments because I know that my friends want me to look my best on my day. So if my friends
Exactly.
tell me I need a girdle, guess what? I need a girdle because I'm gonna need somebody to tell Sweet Tea to find a bra. It's been bugging me.
You sound like you have to get that off your chest.
I did. Just like how she needs to get her chest under control. Like a bra that fits, please.
Keep the girl seated nicely, but still showing your
Yeah,
curves, girl.
right? Because a bra that fits will definitely help a lot.
Come on now.
So I don't know. And it's like you wanted them there at your dress fitting, so why are you now complaining at the advice they have to give?
Exactly. Is the whole point of them not coming is to come and give you the advice? Then why'd you ask them? And again,
Right?
you knew this you see why she's going to stress me? You knew who you were asking. I'm pretty sure the same way she was watching Married to Medicine, she's watched Housewives. Phaedra's not new to you. You
No.
invited a shade
That's a
assassin.
shade queen. Period.
You invited
And you
these
expected her not
women
to throw shade?
to come with you, and now you're gonna come be upset?
Right? I feel like she was, I mean, everybody's feelings are valid, but I just feel like she was wrong in that moment, because if it was me and I had to look back on my wedding photos and my friends didn't tell me that I needed a girdle, I'd be pissed.
If you
I'd
did
be
not
like,
tell me
y'all,
that
I
my
look like
dress
shit
was
in
not
this
looking
photo.
snatched, I'd be pissed because I spent all this thousands of dollars to wear a
Exactly.
sheet.
Right? Like, no, y'all better tell me. What? I'll never forget one day I went out with one of my girlfriends and I had on like an outfit that I thought was cute in my head. And then she was just like, Shimeika, I actually think you need to change those pants. And I'm like, are you sure? And she's like, yes, please take them off. And I'm like, okay.
Now, are you sure?
You just gotta make sure. She's like, no, the top is great, but the pants have got to go. So I'm like, okay, whatever. And I just changed because I knew that my friend is looking her best. So she wants me to look my best beside her.
That's
And
on
I would feel
Louise.
wrong. I would feel bad if I went out beside her and I'm looking like however it was that she thought I looked in her head.
You're looking at the picture like, damn, I should have listened.
Like, girl, you couldn't tell me? Like, damn. But sometimes you need that type of friend to help you look your
Yep.
best.
And that's okay.
Yeah, so I feel like she could have taken that criticism a little more lightly if she wanted to look her
Talking about
best.
she's getting flustered and it's overwhelming. Well, you see the man you're marrying.
Like, it's Greg.
Who clearly hasn't changed in
It's
10 years.
Greg. Right?
But go ahead.
So, I mean,
Simone gonna chase after
yeah,
these people
Simone
and baby
having
them.
to all the time. She will do that because Simone pulling her into the bathroom, telling her that she needs to remember the reason that she's getting married. And in my head, I'm like, money? She's not marrying for love.
Now I need to hear. We have yet to hear how she loved. Well, she probably says how she loved this man, but I have yet to hear that's her reason for marrying him. We've heard
Yeah.
about the house and his
So,
bank account.
right? So we're going to have to see how Letitia grows on us this season, if she grows on us this season.
Big emphasis on the if.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we'll just have to see how it goes because the episode is ending now where Phaedra meets up with Greg.
Wait. You forgot a scene.
Did I?
Where my girl got.
Are you talking about. Pardon?
The tag in the dress?
The tag in the dress. Did I miss something?
Yeah.
No. Rewind. Refresh my memory. Refresh it.
Towards the end of the wine tasting where she's like, I want to go, like, I'm tired. And she gets up and she still has the tag on to her dress.
For real?
Oh,
I must have not been paying attention. Why? Did, Simone take the tag off?
Look here. Heavenly had to fall back behind Phaedra. Jackie had to bury her head in her hand. Dr. Alicia had to quickly pop that tag off real quick. And then...
What?
Everyone's saying looks like she wants to go return the dress. What did Jackie say? I have it here somewhere. See, now you have to wait until you get Big Daddy's money. I said, okay, Jackie, and your shady self. She trying to keep up with the
yes,
Joneses.
I remember Jackie saying that. Yes, I remember Jackie saying that.
She's not wrong though.
But
you're trying to keep up with the Joneses. Wait till you get the money first.
I mean, there's that, but isn't that why she said she was happy she was engaged because she got the access?
She didn't get it yet. Why you still have the tag on the dress? You really plan on returning it after this scene? That's why you're in a rush to leave.
I wanna imagine.
That's embarrassing.
And you see, as somebody who works in retail, y'all wearing clothes and returning it is actually the worst thing you could do.
Very much so.
Wearing it, going out in it, and then trying to return it.
As if
But
nothing
whatever.
happened.
Maybe she needed to get her money back.
No, she could just wear something out of her closet. Come on now.
There's that. But maybe, who knows? Because technically she moved to Atlanta for Greg. Maybe she's just trying to step up her wardrobe.
But then you gotta be slick about it.
Right? I mean, yes. Oh, that sucks. I'm gonna go back and watch that
The
scene.
women and the internet will never let her live this down.
No, I wonder if Dr. Heavenly is talking about it right now on her live with Carlos.
I have a feeling it might come up.
We gotta watch it after.
The
That's
embarrassment.
funny. That is hilarious.
But yes, you're saying Phaedra and Dr. G. Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, they met up and Phaedra's trying to give him some life advice, I guess, asking him if he wants to get married again, if he's not afraid because Letitia is much younger, and she asked him if he's gonna do a prenup.
As he should.
Yeah, I think he should. I just like how Phaedra is, I don't know, I guess being his friend, trying to help him out. Because even Phaedra's like how Letitia has questionable motives.
And you know what? It takes a real friend to tell you that.
Yeah. So,
Because she could have just let Greg be on his merrily way and be in La La Land about this girl. But you know what? A real friend would be like, protect your assets. Because he never had a prenup with Fuad.
no, he didn't. But yeah, I feel like that's something that he should do. And we don't even like you, Dr. Greg, and we think you should do this. So,
Look here, when, even as a joke, and he said, I don't know if I'm predator or prey, even as a joke, that's a big red
yeah,
flag.
it is because he says he feels safe, but then for you to say something like that, it's like, whoa.
To every joke, there's some truth.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I just played back the scene with the price tag. Wow. That. Whatever. Everybody has different fashion sense.
It's your
Because
face
the
for
tag was
me.
like, the tag was literally on her ass.
This big old piece of paper.
Like, you could have at least hit it. I don't know. Something.
All those
And then
people
it's
she walked by and no one could have told her, hey, your tag's sticking out.
right? No, that's funny. And honestly, I'd be pissed at Dr. Alicia if she ripped it off and I really wanted to return the dress. Because how do you not know I didn't want to return this dress? Are you now going to reimburse me for this dress that I now have to keep because you took the tag off? Like,
Not a
no,
reimbursement.
no, no. Mm-mm. You should have left the tag where it was and let the producers be shady in that moment. Wow. Oh my gosh. I just have to play it back real quick. Y'all just got a real life reaction. I don't know how I missed that. Oh my god.
That was a beautiful moment to witness that in person. That was beautiful.
Wow. Okay, girl. You know what? Do what you gotta do. Gotta get in where you can fit in. Fake it till you make it.
That part,
Okay?
period, poo. Period.
Do what you gotta do. Wow. Okay. Well, honestly, this just brings us to the close of this episode.
But there is so much with this show and like just the two episodes alone. Before we close out, I don't know if you saw part of the live last night with Phaedra, Jackie, Heavenly, and Quad.
Yes, I seen
The
the
20-second
clip
clip.
you sent me. Yes, I did see that. Let me go back to that again.
Jackie's reaction, I think, is the best out of the four of them.
No, because Jackie literally fell out the frame. Like she fell out the frame.
It went from I'm not listening to these heifers to what you say? Oh no, ma'am.
Right?
No,
Hold
ma'am.
on, let me see if I can get it to play. Hold on.
Saying I picked my own house. I did everything. You know what I'm saying? And Daddy just flowed on with it. Well, she didn't have an opportunity to pick her own home. She clearly just moved into my previous home. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. So I hear what you're saying, Heavenly. I truly do. I get it. I understand. Because you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm dying at Phaedra's. Oh my.
My.
What?
Between, like, if you just put Phaedra's sound with Jackie's body movement.
Oh my god, that's a meme right there. That is a meme, honey. That's hilarious.
I'm gonna create this meme. We're gonna create it for the people. We're gonna post that meme.
Yes, they would love that because that's amazing. But as y'all can hear, Married to Medicine is the show that just keeps on giving. And we love that for us. We love that for you. We love that for everybody who watches and enjoys this show. And I love how they're now all like getting online together and it's not like just Heavenly online. Like the fact that Heavenly has Dr. Jackie on live.
See, you can't hate the player. You gotta hate the game. Heavenly knows how to work the game, not only to her like favor, but to the favor of her castmates. Secure the check. Do some little free marketing and promotion and secure another season. Heavenly's on game.
Right?
Whether you like it or not, whether you like what she says or not, this is why I need Toya and Simone to get with the program. You think being quiet and cute offline is always going to work? No. This is how people lose interest.
I know. But I feel like that's only because Bravo doesn't do enough to support or promote Married to Medicine. And if they were supporting and promoting it the same way how they do like all the other housewife shows, then, you know, maybe it'd be a little bit different.
Oh,
But
100%. 100%.
yeah, but I love Heavenly getting like Dr. Jackie and all of them on live together. She did do a live with Dr. Simone a few weeks back.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that was pretty cute. I did like their live together. That was cute. So, you know,
I'm just so proud. Look who's complimenting Heavenly for a full episode. And Jackie?
y'all buckle up. Seems like hell has frozen over. That just means we're in for a good time.
Look here. I'm going to take my wins. I'm going to take my W's where I can get them.
Yes. No, but honestly, these first two episodes were amazing. And I can't wait to see what else these ladies have to offer us because I just know that we're about to get some of the best television on Bravo Network.
I can't wait for that damn bachelorette party.
And I can't wait to see who's in the coffin.
That part.
I can't wait.
Oh, this is painful. I don't like watching shows in real time, and this is why.
I know, because you gotta wait.
And I don't have patience.
This is why people like to binge.
I get it now.
Wait, what? No, now I gotta wait. So
6 more days to go.
Right? But y'all, we are here for a whole season with y'all talking about our favorite show, clearly. And it's going to be amazing because we are back at it like a jackrabbit with a bad habit.
I know that's right.
Get my quad on. Because it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
Not her having it memorized to the T.
Nah, that's a part of my life. That's a part of my life now. Okay, it's a part of my life.
I love this.
What? I love Quad's little sayings. So it's been a slice, y'all.
Make sure you guys follow us on social media, M2M Rundown, and that is TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Oh, and YouTube.
Yes, girl, YouTube.
I always forget about that. Follow us, stream the podcast, share, download, do what you gotta do, like and follow.
Yes, and honestly, if you guys have anything that you would like for us to discuss, please hit us up on our email at m2mrundown@gmail.com or send us a DM.
Send us a DM. That's not our email.
It's not. You know what? Send us a DM.
Send us a DM
on Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok, whichever you prefer, and we will discuss it if you wish to hear our opinions.
That part.
On the matter. Because you know what? I actually still low-key want to discuss the lemon squeeze. But we can do that another day.
Oh, yes. Okay. Jackie, are we getting any lemon squeeze this season?
I hope not.
Let it go. Let it go.
Not. Wow. Anyways, y'all, we are going to get our scrubs on and get our Crocs on so we can walk these halls of
Not
medicine.
Okay.
Yeah, girl. They be comfy. Nurses and doctors need them.
I'm going to be in my Ugg slides, but all right.
This is the longest goodbye ever. We will see y'all next week.
Bye.
Peace.